All right, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to have this discussion with you on behalf of our able and dynamic principal, Mr. Mohammed F. Jabi, on this very important day of the third edition of our school's press club cultural show. Indeed, it could not have taken place without the authorization coming from the administration, more specifically from the principal, who is the CEO or the leader of the school. It's not new to us what the press club is doing. They have achieved a lot as far as the school and the society and country as a whole are concerned, and the world at large, I will say. Now, this event, where they come together to depict our culture, it's one of the very most important milestones in school activities. It is end of term, end of first term, and it's very important that these kids are given that opportunity to come together, not in the normal classroom, but to gather at the school hall and showcase their culture. Culture, unfortunately, in today's generation, I can say it's not pure. It's not pure because there is a lot of pollution in our culture. Our culture has been polluted so much that the younger generation, today's generation, do not know exactly what culture is. And gone are the days when children were raised in the proper home, where the actual culture of the family is depicted. Today, if you look at our homes, even our functions such as marriage and wedding ceremonies, a lot of them are westernized, because when the things like the issue of the cake came in, the issue of the musical set and others, we did not know that. What we knew was a pure setup where our culture and tradition were exhibited. For example, we had our local drums, our local songs, the women play their part, well dressed. But today we have lost a lot of that. So having such an event through the leadership of Mr. Fodebi Mane is welcome, is highly welcome, because it is going to help today's generation to reflect back and see exactly how some of these cultural activities were showcased. And who knows, they can pick up from there, because that's what we are encouraging them to do, to pick up from there and also try to go back to their homes and depict our culture. Many of them, if you ask them, they cannot tell you much about culture. So Mr. Mane and the press club members coming together to have this event take place today is definitely a wonderful gesture. And I know today, in today's event, we're going to see a lot from the various ethnic groups. And at the end of the day also, it's going to help the school a lot in doing things in the right way. In those days when children were raised in the house, right from birth, they knew exactly what the social norms and values were. And anywhere they went, it wasn't difficult for them to showcase such, because they had everything practically at home. But when you go to most homes today, it's different. The food we eat, we westernize it. The way we speak, we westernize it. The way we dress, the same. The way we organize our functions, even if you go to our naming ceremonies, they are not purely of our local tradition. So we are saying bravo to Mr. Mane and members of the press club for coming up with this initiative. I know it is going to go a long way in helping children to go back to their roots and know where they come from. As the saying goes, if you know where you come from, you will know where you are going. And that's exactly what we need as a country, so that we come together more and have that more attitude of love and care for each other, and at the end there will be no issue of misunderstanding. Peace will reign wherever we are. We'll also have that sympathy for each other and care for everyone around us. Whether it is religion or not, despite whatever, nothing will bring disputes among us. So culture, the society needs. We need it. We cannot go without it. Let us go back to our roots and know exactly what we should do as our great-grandfathers used to do it, and then we live in a very wonderful society. So this is what I have for you.
So what are some of the challenges that you faced during these activities?
Well, the only challenge is sometimes the teacher coordinator has to go that extra mile to look for certain things that the children cannot easily or readily access. Certain things, artifacts that they need, or certain wares, such as their clothes, particular hat that was used in the culture, and the teacher coordinator has to go that extra mile to help them get such things. That's one of the issues affecting us. And even in the preparatory stage, we can learn from them that they also find it difficult sometimes, even on how the children are to dress. So what they do is many times they collaborate as a team and also engage some elders in the society. Thank you.
So do you have any support from the society?
Support, the great support that I can remember, that I know very well of, is that through the leadership of Mr. Mane, he has always explored the outside of the school, not only confining everything within the four walls of the school. He has engaged media houses on many occasions, like the past year they had that media tour, which was very effective to help them also still share their expertise and learn more. So the support that comes on the area of culture is that it gives children the opportunity to go back home and discuss with their parents. And we are glad that some parents are very supportive. They even go that extra mile to get them some of the things that they need. Where it is very difficult, Mr. Mane, under his visionary leadership, is always out there to make sure that everything that they need for this show is available. Thank you.
My name is Lamindra, my full name. I'm the second vice principal of Banulinding Open Senior Secondary School. I've been here for quite some time, since 2017, as a vice principal. And I've worked with Mr. Mane, ever since, up to now. So my perception about culture, that they're trying to revive culture, is a very important thing. Personally, I'm a person who likes culture very well. Just this very morning, when I just came to school, at the main entrance, we saw students who were, dressed in their own attire, traditional attires. Some were even plating in their own plates. That one is just lovely. I just love that. And I personally like culture. And here in the Gambia, our culture is being faded away, due to Western influence. And there's a need to revive it, because the young generation needs to know about the culture. It's important. If you don't, revive our own culture, there'll come a time we will not have that much culture to show. So it's important that, Peace Club of Banulinding Open Senior Secondary School is here to revive the culture. An example was set during our graduation ceremony, though it was done by a different club. This other one by Peace and Red Cross societies. They tried to revive Manjago cultural, ceremony during, funeral rites. In that ceremony, how they showcased their talent was just wonderful. We really appreciated that. I cannot even imagine how these younger children are able to put up that. It was just wonderful. And we have some Manjago personalities who were within us. And they really know that these children, they depicted the culture as it is found in their culture. So equally, like Press Club as well, the way they also try to showcase Mandinka culture, the Fula culture, and any other tribes, their culture is just very good. So it's a thing that honestly we really appreciate, and we are giving them all our backings, our support, and our assistance to make sure it is revived. You know, we are very much happy about the way it is all organized, because they have been rehearsing these things over and over. Sometimes I need to go, when I go around after break, casing students into the classroom, I'll find them in one of the classrooms try to rehearse. You know, when I reach there, when they tell me we are rehearsing our culture, I have nothing to say, nothing to tell them, because I know they are on a good path. So our culture needs to be revived. Our culture needs to be awake. You know, we need to teach our culture, you know, right from now up to wherever level we can take it to. Example, in the former regime of Gmeb, one thing that I personally like very well is because of the culture that he was trying to, you know, make sure it is revived in the Gambia. That's why he has a ceremony in Kanilai, you know, that annual cultural show in Kanilai that dominated almost much of the cultural programs in Africa here. People from all over West Africa here come to attend that particular cultural, you know, activities and showcase their talents as well. So we as Africans and as Gambians in particular, let's revive our culture. You know, it's the only way that culture shows us our true identity. Yeah, if I am Mandinka, not only, you know, putting on this long sleeve, you know, talking, dress very nice. Sometimes come out with in your own traditional attires and show to the people that this is how I can look in my cultural outfits. We can have culture of food. Sometimes you don't need to, you know, eat the spaghetti and come with or whatever. Sometimes let's cook our cultural food at home and be proud of those cultural foods. You know, our cultural dresses, our cultural dances, you know, our cultural, you know, hair plates wherever. So me, I'm in support of this thing. I hope that doesn't only stop here. This go from time to time. You know, try to teach the children about cultures so that our culture can be revived. And I think as Africans, we have very good culture. We are not tribes or we are not people who do not have cultures. It's just because of the Western influence here and there, we sometimes leave our culture behind. So we are people that we can easily be proud of our culture, and let's try to revive our culture. In short, I'm particularly very much impressed, you know, and I want to give them my fullest support and backing.
So what are some of the advice that you have for this young generation about the culture we are living?
Yeah, the advice could be like, let them take up the culture, you know, let them not, you know, take up the Western things all the time. Let them be proud of themselves. If they are black as black, let them maintain their black identity. Example to the young, our female folk, our girls and our women who are now trying to be decultured. For example, you know, try to change their color. They should be proud of our own black beauty. Black is very beautiful, and I want to believe that black is the first ever creation of God, because even in history they said Prophet Adam was created and he was a black man, and there are a lot of prophets who were black men. So right from day one, we should be proud of our own culture. Let's maintain our black beauty. You know, let's try to, you know, propagate the black identity. You know, in doing that, therefore, we will easily overcome the Western culture. You know, let us not see the Western culture or the West as the superior or the West are the best of everything. No. You know, black, let's maintain our black identity, right from our black skin, you know, our culture of, just like I say, our culture of dress, our culture of food, our culture of dancing, cultural ceremonies generally. You know, so the young generation need to be taught of those things so that they can easily pick it up from where and they can grow up with it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Omar Sanyang, a member of Banulinding Senior Secondary School. And I'm in arts, grade 12 arts 2. Okay, we are doing this at the behalf of Press Club. So we are here to emphasize our culture, and we are here to emphasize our culture, to make sure that we just practice our back cultural activities that we have been doing since. So I am the chosen one to be a Mansa, to be the crown king with my 2 wives, and I am so excited with that. Here I have some keys to recite about the culture. Okay, African culture is crucial because it represents the rich and deserved history, traditional and value of contains many ethnic groups. Here are a few key reasons why it is important. Number 1 reason, preservation of identity. African culture provides a sense of identity, helping understanding where they come from, their tradition and their place in the world. It is particularly important in an increasingly globalized society where cultural homogenization is risk. Number 2, important, the social cohesion. African culture emphasizes communal values such as respect, kindship, and solidarity. These principles foster strong family bond, community support system, and collective responsibility, which contributed to social stability and well-being. Number 3, important, the tradition and wisdom. African culture is rich in oral tradition, stories, proverbs, and introduce knowledge that offer insight into sustainable living, conflict resolution, and environmental stewardship. These teachings are often passed down through generation and can serve as guide for negative in modern challenges. Number 4 reason, artistic expression. African music, dance, and visual arts and literature are powerful form of cultural expression. They tell story, preserve history, and create a sense of pride. Its impact of African art on global culture through music, fashion, and cinema, for instance, demonstrated it usually appeal. Number 5 reason, spirituality. Religion and spirituality play a significant role in Africa culture, with deserved belief system that influence daily life, moral and principles, and relationship with the environment. African spirituality often emphasize harmony with natural and respect for ancestors, which help maintaining sense of balance in interconnection. Thank you very much.
Today, we come together to celebrate a creativity, diversity that makes our school unique. This event is more than a showcase of performance, but it is reflecting the vibrant spirit with our community. As a press club, we are proud to have played a role in bringing this event to life. It is our mission to not only document stories, but also to create platform for students to shine. Events like this teaches us teamwork, creativity and appreciation one another's unique gifts. This wonderful day would not have been possible without the dedication of our organizers, which we thank them so much for their fairway deliberation, the autism of the participants, and the unwavering support of our school administration. Mr. Juf, I say salute to the school administration. And our lovely teachers who teach us through the way of life. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who contributes to making this program a success.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I greet you all in the name of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Under the leadership of Mr. Mohammed F. Jabi, together with his two lieutenants, Mr. Juf and Mr. Drame, and my colleagues here who left their work due to these busy schedules, but they have left everything and then they have come to join us in order to make this program successful. So I greet you all. Now today is the program of Press Club, the third annual cultural show that we do conduct every end of term. It is an end of term, but it is a program where people from all walks of life, especially the students, will converge and give so that we can reflect on our culture that we are known for as an Africans. The younger generation of modern days need to be reflected about our African values, what makes us as an Africans, in order to reflect what our forefathers used to do. The younger generations are not aware of some of the African values that Africans are known for. That's why the Press Club, under my leadership and in consultation with the school administration, they have given the green light for press clubs to embark on such occasion in the school. So it is very, very important for we, the young generation, to know our African values. So today we celebrate our rich African culture. Now, someone might wonder, what do we mean by culture? Culture is a set of beliefs and practice and symbols that we learn and share. Now, as Africans, we do have different cultures, ranging from Fulas, Mandingas, Jolas, Sarahules, and the likes. So, this set of cultures will be here today to explore our talents. The younger generation, they have engaged their parents to teach them our African values, and so today they will be here to exhibit their talents as an Africans. So please let us all sit down, relax, and enjoy the programs as it will keep unfolding. As I said earlier on, today is a day of learning, but it's not the day of enjoying. So today we are going to learn many things as an African and reflect our minds what are some of the things that we, the Africans, that are known for. It is pathetic that some of us, we don't know our African values. We don't know our African traditions. Our African value is at the verge of diluting, and we don't even know where we are going, and where we left, we don't even know. So please, let us engage our parents. We know our African traditions, our values that make us or that bind us together as an African so that we can live amicably in society. Because through our African heritage, we will have that social order. Social order in a sense of we will have a collective agreement to our norms and values so that there will be peace and harmony among us in the society. In the Gambia, we are known for our cultural tolerance and religious tolerance. So we need to keep showcasing the talents in order to live peacefully in our society. So on that note, I will stop here and allow the MCs to continue reading the program guides, how the program will be unfolding. So please, all of you, you are welcome to Banulinding Upper and Senior Secondary School. This is a day of celebration, a day of reflection of our African values, the values that we are known for, and the values that we need to be proud of as an African. We champions the African values that we have. So please, let us be proud of our culture. Let us not be influenced by the Western influence and Western denomination and abandon our African heritage. So please, all of you, you are welcome to Banulinding Upper and Senior Secondary School under the leadership of Mohammed F. Jabi. Special thanks to Gmeb for honoring our invitation. This is a media outlet that is existing in Banulinding village. So please, thank you so much.
Good morning, members of the press. Sorry, good afternoon, members of the press. Good afternoon, audience present here in this important gathering. I just want to seize this opportunity to briefly give the different components that we have, that we are going to consider on the high table to score different cultural ethnic groups during their drama performance and their dancing performance. Please, I would want the different ethnic groups to pay great attention so that you know the components that are considered for the scoring of your performance. We have about 5 components. The first component is stage management. During your drama performance or your dancing performance, how well did you manage your stage? And 25 marks will be marked overall. The second component will look at facial expression. The group presenting or the group performing, you have an audience before you. How do you show your face to the audience that you are performing for? And that one also is marked out of 15. The third component will look at the vocabulary. You understand very well that this is a cultural gathering, and it's important that people manifest their culture to the core. So the vocabulary will be looked at, and it will be also scored out of 10. The fourth component will look at time management. Every group during the drama presentation or the drama performance and the dancing performance will be given time, and the time will be known to the group participating. So if you are able to manage your time very well, you will be scored out of 20. And the last component that the judges will look at is the tribe appearance. We understand that we have different tribes here: Jolas, Fulas, Sarahule, Mandinka, and Wolof, that will have the opportunity to come and showcase their drama talents, and that they are also dancing performance. So your appearance will also be scored out of 30, and the overall score we'll be looking at will be out of 100%. So please be reminded that these are the components that we are going to look at, and all our scoring is going to be based on this component. And we believe that we have a competent high table that constitute a good team of judges that will be looking at these components critically and will be no way biased in any way, but will be giving our real observation and will be giving our scores based on what we have observed. So without wasting much time, we will want to proceed on the next agenda, please. Thank you.
We can only remain as Africans. So let's practice our culture and embrace it.
I'm here to report entitled Corruption. Corruption is in my homeland because the only world at life. Many people are unemployed. Though we have bigger dreams, but our own material because of corruption who are neither willing to help us to protect our talent. No create job opportunity for us. So when will corruption end? When Mr. Officer stand under the sun from morning to evening just to receive the salary that we start before a week. Where are our heart of man? If this what we call democracy, people are acting crazy and we need to live in democracy. We take granted it's by the coast of Africa, not the European coast of Africa. But we are one level of the city. What are the things that are the very big part of the city? I don't know when the outside is big at the city. It's not for you, 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 but in your case, the balance is in a gender. Kumola Diana Nadina and Elementary, but Banning Father, who do not really massacre. I like the Piana. It's like another style in the Balea in Patanaka. I would like to thank you all for the love and support. Many people support again.
xibaare nga kam.
Ndangi te ye kunu bare ntolo ngai wa anna ko pala mo ko xibaare ko don tino pasale.
Ma ko ngero kunne.
Ala do nga kina to ti ma de.
Ken kina to ma. Hey!
Ande ko ko ma ka mo. Amani ko tanyo.
Ke kake ina to rinda gani ke mani ko tani.
Ndangi te ye ni tu na kunya ta.
Awa kenyi mani ko na daga pagan.
Okay.
Waalaikumsalam. Baik, kamu? Iyo. Baik. Kamu. Baik, kita dulu boy, nanti di kamu boy. Betul. Baik, ada boy, kamu kena kamu. Suai. Suapul, suapul. Ada kita kamu. Where boy di list of boy atau understanding. Tahu barang di kamu lera, barang di kamu kan. Hanya kalau pilih angka paling pentar banyak dah, kamu haram paraboy.
Ikan to ko le kan kanya kan to saw. Ala wa ye ko ra ko ara ngani. Ikan na ke. Hindi ka to ko ko nga ta baka. Anna to ko na sultan. Ko na sultan. Kaya ko na ko na se na to. Ani tiga ko te no ko ma nya. Di ka kanya.
Aku na mari mangkal jana ke so ma.
Ari ba. O ka na ma ma.
Sasa kan ke mbani ya woni do se den sana wa mbani kilim ko ta woni ki jabi ado ke se ko to ba wa ke ni mbani mbani ke wa
Kamu sih maman.
makira ka tempi ko ni kana kana nyaku ngora min ka na makasura nyaku na kana
Suara kurangnya kan
ya kana ike yang mi meke yang mi me pakka no kana nyaku ngama na hinda me ni ka tor na nga
ngari nyaku video.
Ika tor na kana nyaku ngama ika tor na ndanga
Nanti wala
na wala hon na ika poga ika pete ni nyaku kan ika poga
boy, kamu boleh boy. Kau understand ni apa yang mau ni tak apa yang kau ada boy. Boy, apa mana kalau banyak problem? Boy ni jangan pilih orang yang saya kalau mau ni tak boy. Boy, kita orang dah boy, kita baru kita kalau kan tak boleh boy. Ama harap para boy. Amarang tahu understand. Kita ni kan jalan kamu kita. Boy, wajib lagi ni boy ni boy. Wajib boy dong, kita ada mana boy, kita lagi jalan tak kurang tahu. Boy ambil ngani memang orang kita.
For my ability. Yes, one here.
Jadi belakang balik baca boleh jadi. Take two again. What is your way here? Apa yang boleh kau tengok? Kita masa kita sila dengan boleh berkela. Apa yang boleh kau tengok? Kau tanya kita yo te boleh sila dari lobby sila. Yo, yo. Begin say, which mission did you guys broadcast? Apa yang boleh tengok kau ni nanti yo jadi lagi je. Apa yang tengok? Ini saya ada ada. Okay, I did for you. We have a hero. He's the one in the mirror. Hey, wait.
Apa yang boleh bisnis dia yo punya stasi. Yo, guru. Yo, ini para boyu. Sedia ni lah. Bola. Sedia ni lah.
Wallahi, ada yang dengan para wallahi. No. Ada
Dia dah kembali.
wallahi.
Iko pun punya hasil pun. Saya ni yang dulu. Boleh kena bulu kumba.
I have
Dinamo dulu dia, buahnya ke kamu damai dong terus video musikan. Wah, jangan begitu deh. Mama jangan lili, wah pun begitu dia. Kali nanti kita nak baca geli-geli. Jadi gaya yang lawai. Jadi gaya wali. Am saja barang.
mbooloo bi su ko defee ñu commencé ba jël kàddu bi jox ko ko xam ne mooy seen imam bi koy bi.
Wow.
Other schools around, I also greet our brothers and sisters who left all their busy schedules to come and grace this important gathering. And my final greetings goes to the participants of the various tribes that have showcased their talents in this evening gathering here. I will not do justice if I have to forget the DJ. He has also done very well. We have come to the final end of the program, that is the announcement of the results. I must assure the gathering here that the high table did a very good job by looking critically the different components that we were using to score students, to score the different tribes in their drama performance and also in their cultural dance performance. We have the 3 sections of the results that are going to be announced. And first, we will hear the results from the different tribes on their drama performance. And secondly, we will get the results of the cultural dance performance from the different cultures. And thirdly and finally, we will have the overall results that the high table were able to calculate and get the overall performance for the different troops that have participated in this great performance. Now, first of all, we'll want to read the drama performance, and I will want to start with the Sarahule group. On their stage management during the drama performance, they scored 17 out of 25. Facial expression, they scored 8 out of 15. Vocabulary, they scored 7 out of 10. Time management, they scored 19 out of 20. And tribe appearance, they scored 28 out of 30. They got a total score of 79 points. Next, we move on to the Jolas. Stage management, they scored 18 out of 25. Facial expression, they scored 11 out of 15. Vocabulary, they scored 8 out of 10. Time management, they scored 18 out of 20. And tribe appearance, they scored 25 out of 30. They were able to meet a score of 80 out of the 100 total score. Next, we have the Fullers. They scored 21 points out of 25 on stage management. Facial expression, they scored 9 points out of 15 points. Vocabulary, they scored 8 out of 10. Time management, they scored 16 out of 20. And the tribe appearance, they scored 26 out of 30. They also constitute a total score of 80. And that gives us a bracket between the Jolas and the Fuller tribe. Then next, we move on to the Mandinkas. The Mandinkas scored 23 out of 25 on stage management. Facial expression, they scored 15 out of 15 on facial expression. Vocabulary, they scored 10 out of 10. Time management, they scored 20 out of 20. Tribe appearance, they scored 29 out of 30. And that gave them a total score of 97 points. The final tribe under the drama section, we have the Wolof. Stage management, 25 out of 25. Facial expression, 15 out of 15. Vocabulary, 10 out of 10. Time management, 20 out of 20. Tribe appearance 29 out of 30. And the Wolofs were able to secure 99 points. So, looking at the results of the drama performance of the different tribes, Fulas and Jolas came up third place, bracket third, 80 points. Sarahules came with 5th point. Mandinkas came with second position. And we have the Wolof who emerged the winners in this drama competition. Okay, next we move to the section B of the scoring points. That is where we have the cultural dance. Under the cultural dance section, we have Wolof. They scored 20 points out of 25. Dress appearance, they scored 13 out of 15. Collective outfit, they scored 8 out of 10. Time management, they scored 20 out of 20. Content, they scored 22 out of 30. And that gave them a total score of 83 points. Next we have is the Fulas. Under the cultural dance section, the Fulas got 19 out of 25 on stage management. Dress appearance, they scored 13 out of 15. Collective outfit, they scored 9 out of 10. Time management, they scored 20 out of 20. And the content, they scored 25 out of 30. That gives them a total score of 86 points. Next, the third one we looked at the Sarahule tribe. Stage management, they scored 22 out of 25. Dress appearance, they scored 14 out of 15. Collective outfit, they scored 10 out of 10. Time management, they scored 20 out of 20. Content, they scored 25 out of 30. And that gave them a total score of 91 points. Next, we move to the Mandinka tribe. Stage management, they scored 23 out of 25. Dress appearance, they scored 14 out of 15. Collective outfit, they scored 10 out of 10. Time management, they scored 20 out of 20. Content, they scored 26 out of 30, and that gave them a total score of 93 points. The final one we move on are the Jolas. The Jola tribe secured 23 out of 25 on stage management. Dress appearance, they scored 14 out of 15. Collective outfit, they scored 10 out of 10. Time management, they scored 20 out of 20. Content, they scored 27 out of 30. And that gives them a total score of 94 points. So under the dancing section, we have Wolof emerge the 5th position with 83 points. Fulas emerge the 4th position with 86 points. Sarahules emerge the 3rd position with 91 points. Mandinkas emerge the 2nd place with 93 points. And Jolas emerge the 1st position with 94 points. Now, we go to the next and the final scoring, that is the overall score. That is when the able judges were able to add the scores of each tribe in the section A and section B to give them the overall score. And this is where we look at the overall best performance from the different ethnic groups. Fullers were able to gather 83 points as overall score, 83%. Sarahules were able to gather 85% out of the 100%. Jolas were able to gather 87% out of the 100. Wolofs were able to gather 91 out of 100. And Mandinkas were able to gather 95 out of 100. So looking at the overall best results here, Fullers emerged the 5th position with 83%. Sarahules emerged 85 position with 4th position with 85 points, 85%. Jolas were able to get 87% out of 100%. 3rd position. Wolof were able to gather 91 points and emerge 2nd place. And finally, Mandinkas were able to gather 95 points and they emerged the overall best. So from the judgment given this evening, Mandinkas are the winners of the overall best. As we are not just scoring points in the blues like that, we have components that we were looking at and we have a marking scheme that we were following. From this program, we can say that there is no tribe that becomes a loser. All tribes are winners in this context. Looking at the results here, the overall best results, as they have been announced, I must have to thank my team, that is the panel of judges, for doing this great work. And these results have been endorsed by the following panelists. From my right, you have Mr. Cisse, Mathematics. And next from Mr. Cisse, we have Mr. Ahmad Job, PE. Then on my left-hand side, first at my left, we have Mr. Suso, also a veteran historian. Then in the center, we have our able big man, that is Mr. Mahamoud Njai, who serves as a very technical person in this judgment table. Then next from him, we have Mr. Jadama, who has also given a lot of support in this calculation and tabulation of these results. From Mr. Jadama, we have Mr. Jiba, the able honorable. Then from Mr. Jiba, we have Mr. Sulaiman Baba Baji. Then far on my right, we have Mr. Sulaiman Sisi. I wish to thank this team very well, and they have endorsed the results of this judgment. Mr. Coordinator, I thank you all. Performance, followed by Wolof, and 3rd is Jola, 4th Sarahule, and the 5th position is Fulas. I hereby thank you all.